Namaskara. A very happy Navaratram to all of you. Today is the very auspicious Saptami, the seventh day of the Navaratram. As per the Chandi Kavacha of Varaha Purana, the Navadurga names are Prathamam Shailaputrisha. The first day, Shailaputri, she manifests as Shailaputri to be worshipped. Dvitiyam Brahmacharani, Tritiyam Chandraghanteti, Kushmandeti Chaturtakam, Panchamam Skandamateti, Shashtam Katyayineti cha, Saptamam Kaalaraatrischa. So today she is worshipped as Kaalaraatri. There are two words here, Kala and Ratri. Kala means time. We as humans, all creatures on earth, we live in a relative time called Sapeksha Kala, relative time. Because if I'm in India, whatever place region I'm living in India, accordingly the sunset and sunrise and time, everything, the whole cycle of time matters to me. If I'm on the other side of the globe, everything changes. So it's very relative. And if we move out of Earth, go into outer space, then there is no dik, there is no direction, or there is no kala, there is no day or night. So we are just above all that. So all this is only limited to our life on Earth and our place on earth. So she is Mahakali or Mahakala Swarupini. She is that great time which is timeless, which is much, much beyond this relative time. So she is the witness to all the time, all the past, present and future. And she is the witness to countless universes that manifest forth and go back and merge into her. So she's that Mahakali, and for her everything is a play. That which feels so important to us, we are so obsessed and so much anxious about our little life and our little material things, and for her it's all a play. The whole of the world's Brahmandas are nothing but just playful creations for her. So she's called Maharatri or Mahakali. She's also called Ratri. The word Ratri denotes night. Night means darkness. Darkness means secrecy. We can't see in the dark. So she is always a secret to us. Nobody can fathom the greatness of Jagannatha, what she is, what she does, how she does. Only she knows. She is that Ichchamayi. She is beyond our thought. Yato vacho nivartante aprapya manasasaha says Taittiriya Upanishad. Our mind and speech, our intellect can never comprehend the ultimate truth. So she is that Kaalaraatri Swarupini. To symbolize her great timeless time, that Mahakala Swarupa, and her Ratri Swarupa, her great secrecy, she is symbolized as Mahakaalaraatri Swarupini. So she is shown as very dark in complexion, signifying night or darkness, and she is wearing all skulls on her body. She is wearing a garland of skulls around her waist and around her neck particularly, and that signifies that she has given birth and she has dissolved countless number of universes. And then she is riding on a donkey, and which is braying badly, and she is also shouting very terribly, horrific cry she is giving, and she is holding very, very sharp and primitive ayudhas, weapons, and she has disheveled hair, and her eyes are fierce red with anger. She is out to gobble the dushtas, she is out to punish them. She is ruthless in punishing the dushtas, and she's got this red bloody tongue which says that I'm going to gobble you up. So she's coming with fierce movements to gobble up everything. So she is that Mahakali who has no softness for any of the evil. So she has waited enough to see if they change, if things get right, but now she's come to give the answer. So we see many times in this life around us, inside our country, we have so many internal and external enemies who do every nasty thing. They conspire, they're funded, they're trained, they do everything methodically just for the bad of the world. So when the Sajjana Shakti, when the good people, when the Samaritans, the Desha Bhaktas become disorganized, become weak, having love for the country, being good is something, but to be strong is very important. Swami Vivekananda says you need strength for goodness. Look at a rowdy. He lifts his head and walks with confidence. Why are you so afraid? Why do you put your head down? Become strong. So strength is very important. Abhihi is the great message of the Upanishads, which he reminds us. So to be strong, to be fearless, to face, to shed cowardice is very important. That is why we are made to worship Mahakali or Kaalaraatri Swarupini. We not only worship the Saumya Rupas like Gauri, Kamala, Saraswati, all these, we also worship Bhairavi, Chandi, Bhagala, Chamundi, and Mahakali, Kaalaraatri. Because Prema and Ghora, Saumya and Ugra are two forms of Paramatma. The Saumya Rupas are for Anugraha, for blessing the good people, and Ugra Rupas are for Tirodhana, for punishing or controlling the evil people. She comes in both forms, so we worship her in both forms. We should never feel hesitant to worship the Kala Swarupa. We should worship Gauri as well as Kali. To think of the higher truths of life, because Gauri and Kali both are forms of the same Jagannatha. That is why in Navaratri we worship her in different forms, and today in the most fiercest form called Kaalaraatri. And by worshipping Kaalaraatri, we discard our cowardice, we become strong. The Kshatra in us will start arising. We have to have a collective Kshatra feeling to protect ourselves, our dharma, our desha. We Sanatanis have lost it too much because of the Macaulay education effect. We have to come out of this cowardice and stand up for the cause of the country and dharma. Enough of saying me, my dream car, my dream bangla, me, my life. Let's discard this selfishness and have a collective Kshatra feeling and start protecting our dharma, our desha, and protecting the good of the whole world. It's very necessary, and such wonderful sentiments, that kind of an emotional charge will come only by worshipping the Ugra Swarupas. So Kaalaraatri is here to bless us and to especially give us that Kshatra bhava and to vanquish the evil that is trying to destroy dharma. In South India, we also have one Paddhati, tradition of worshipping Devi as Saraswati on Saptami. We saw how on Shashti there's this Saraswati Avahana done. On the Shashti day, or sometimes waiting for the Moola Nakshatra, Saraswati is invoked. Sometimes today she's invoked, and today she's worshipped with all the instruments and books, Kavya Shastras, everything placed before her. Everything is worshipped as Saraswati Swarupa, and we sing, dance, we perform, we offer all that we learn. All our learning is offered back to her as a upasana. So this today is also the worship of Saraswati. The Sarva Shukla Saraswati, the all-white Saraswati, and the all-dark Kaalaraatri. Both of them come in two beautiful, very meaningful symbolic forms to bless us. So may Kaalaraatri and Mahasaraswati bless us on this very auspicious day with great knowledge and great courage, and the courage to stand up and do something good for the society before we leave. Okay, so I wish you all a very happy Navaratri, Navaratrotsava once again. Namaskara.